Okay, we're going to take a quick video of this truck just to see some of the details. 2000 F550. Couple dents and dings on the front end. We got a little dent here in the bumper. Normal stuff for a 16-year-old truck. Little dent right in here. Another one on the corner. This side of the truck is fairly straight. These are steer tires. They're from 2015. So those are pretty solid. I'd say 80% tread on those anyway. Solid on the outside, everything. Little rust spot right there. Let's see here. A little crack here in the mirror shroud. Rust is down here on the door, and it's kind of that way on the other side. Just a little surface rust there on the panel, rocker cover, I guess you call that. But the corners are nice. Frame, floor pans are really nice. Little surface rust on the frame back here. This isn't too much really. This is just kind of surface stuff. Again, mainly surface rust. We don't have any holes in the frame or anything from rust or anything. Got a lot of sun here. We'll come around the other side. Let's see. Seat's good. Doesn't have any tears in the seat really. That was recovered a couple years ago. All the lights are working. Little surface rust on the bumper here. We got some surface rust and stuff on the frame on the driver's side. Again, it mainly looks like it's surface rust to me, but it has, it has started. So, but again, fenders are nice, no rust. There's let's see, we got a little dent right here by the headlight, a little bit of rust there. Otherwise, this frame door is nice. Cab corner is good here, and the back of the cab is nice. Again, here goes some more of that door rust. Little light rust here. Again, it's not all the way through there or anything. All this is nice. Hasn't really seen a lot of winters of use. Solid floors on this side. We had a leaking hydro booster. Got that all wet. That's been changed. This is an aftermarket fuel water separator on here. Again, underneath this cab is nice. Light surface rust on the frame. Look at that. I don't know if that's in focus. Yeah. So that's the kind of rust we're dealing with on this truck, but you can look through the holes. We haven't had any problems with rust spreading in there. Same thing back here, really kind of surface rust. Nothing really looking like it's flaking off. Had some water dripping through the bed here. Very solid frame on this bed. We got C-channel here welded to these main C-channels. You can see my little screws where we screwed the deck boards through the old metal. There's a hole from that old metal bed that we just covered up with wood. I'll send some pictures of this as well, but this frame is very solid for the bed. That sheet metal could be taken off, but all these rails are very good, and these main supports are very good. This is a newer tire. I think we had a flat and had to get a new one. These are the old inner duals that aren't in that good a shape. You know, let's see here. Pretty shallow. 3/16 of an inch maybe? I don't know. Probably gets you through a couple months, but you know, they're not as near as good as these outside duals. 40-gallon tank. These sides come off the bed. Tailgate folds down. These are just 5/4 deck boards screwed down. We put these on new just before we listed it, just to make it look nice, and they can be taken up pretty easy. Let's see these tires. Okay, so this dual's pretty good right here. This outside dual's it's got a lot. It's probably about 3/8 deep, I'd say. It's a pretty good tire. That's probably a 2-year-old tire, I'd say. This is another one of the older inner duals. There's not much there, but it's get you by. These are heavy-duty tires, 19.5s. This rim had a little surface rust on it. I think it had been turned inside for a long time. Just some water from that bed dripping. Some old, this thing had an electric lift on it at one time. That's what those cables are for. You know, just a tailgate type lift. Never had it when I bought it, but it had been on there at some point. Exhaust is rusty, but it's there's no holes in it anywhere that I know of. Let's see here. Hard to see, but the oil pan's pretty solid. You can see some spots of rust on there. Sunshine's in the way. Couple spots of rust on the sides. But pretty. I don't know why it's not focusing. Well, I can't get it to focus on that for some reason. Let's see here. Yeah, you can barely. It's hard to see under here. Mainly mud on this thing. There are a couple spots of rust. That's a good picture. Had to have some light. These are the type of rust spots on this thing. Mainly surface stuff. Underneath here, nothing. I just did the oil change. Ready to go. I'll come around to the front here. See, this has new ball joints on it. This don't have kingpins. This has just standard ball joints. Those are all full replaced. All right, let's go around the front of this thing. There's a rust on the front of that oil pan. Mainly surface stuff, but there are a couple spots, so you know it's definitely there. But that's only a good picture there, good image. Can't tell how deep that stuff is, but it looks like it's mainly surface stuff, so eventually might be something you gotta worry about, but no leak in there. Truck does have a few little drips and stuff here, but nothing I would ever worry about. Truck's been running a lot better with the new glow plugs. It's already been warmed up once. I forgot this mirror's got a broken piece on it too. Broken shroud. Well, that's pretty much it though. I'll send some more pictures, but it's a pretty straight truck really. Alrighty, that's it.